What is up, everybody? We are back with the Red River Valley iRacing League right from the Chili Bowl. Tiny little track, big cars coming out this evening. Dirt Street Stocks hitting the track first with the Supers coming up after that. It's gonna get interesting. This is a very, 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 very small track compared to what a lot of these guys are used to. It's gonna be tight. We'll see how much give and take these guys give each other tonight. As the HRH Dirt Street Stock Series hit the track first. Coming up next is the Corag Super Late Model Series. Welcome everybody to the stream. Once again, we are live with Red River Valley action. Hopefully you guys are ready and buckled in. Got your drink right next to you, food if you please. It's gonna get wild. Make sure you guys are ready to rock and roll. I know I am. It's gonna be a little bit interesting as we get all these cars out onto the track. It's not... Like I said, it's only a little quarter-mile track, and it's not very wide, and there's not much room. We'll see if these guys can handle these cars side by side going into these corners each time. We'll see. It's going to be interesting. Right now, it looks like we got 16 cars signed up for this evening. We'll see who all makes the call. I know a lot of guys were a little bit cautious of hopping in here and whatnot and doing this race, but guess what? It's happening. There's no getting away. So, either way, hopefully everyone's ready to rock and roll. I sure as hell know I am. So we'll see what ends up happening here as we go forth. We got looks to be another 6 minutes. 6 minutes, I apologize. 6 minutes of practice left. Apologize for that, having some technical difficulties. Hopefully we can keep it under wraps this evening. Fingers crossed. But, either way, we're going to get rolling here very shortly with heat race number 1 for the HRH Dirt Street Stock Series. It's not going to be for the light of heart. I hope everyone's ready to rock and roll. I'm excited. These guys are nervous. I talked to a few of them before we got it going in this session here. A lot of them are a little bit nervous to see how things are going to go. But right now on track, we're looking at Wade Burris in that 98 yellow machine. Right now, sitting with the quick time in practice session with a 12.59. Not bad. But right behind him, out of Australia, Sean Stevens in the 2.6 machine. He's sitting with 12.61, so he's only 2/100ths of a second faster than second place right now for Wade Burris. Gonna be interesting. This track is tiny. There's a lot of action. You don't know what's gonna happen. And by God, it's gonna get wild. I want to thank everyone for coming out tonight, supporting the stream, supporting this league. We all appreciate it. These drivers love the opportunity to show you what they got on a dirt track. Hopefully you guys are ready to rock and roll with them. I know a lot of these guys also have been doing some practice sessions throughout the week. They've been nervous, I'm telling you. I can't stress that enough. These guys are nervous to see how this is going to go. So, this track is mainly for midget racing, mini sprints, and so on. It's not meant for big cars. But with iRacing, we'll always love the challenge, and we love to make these guys work for their paycheck at the end of the season. So it ain't going to be easy. And as everyone may know, why does it keep doing that? I do apologize. For some reason, it keeps kicking me out of the full screen mode. But either way, for a lot of these guys, for everyone that does know about the Chili Bowl, it is inside of a building, as you can see as you're watching these cars go around the track. We kept it that way with the actual setup for the track tackiness, track state, and so on going forward. There is no humidity. There is no wind. It's a solid... Well, let's take a peek at the weather, actually. It's only a solid 76 degrees inside the building. Just felt like how it really is in real life when you're there. It's a little bit cold in Oklahoma around the time of year that they hit the track. But these guys... It's not supposed to have a wind, but iRacing wouldn't allow me to actually zero it out for some reason. So there is a 2-mile-an-hour imaginary wind from the air conditioning unit. But it's going to be a little interesting as these guys hit the track. It's not going to, as we see Bacon climb the wall there with that 2.7 machine. Like I said, it's going to be wild. It's going to be interesting. I hope you guys are ready to rock and roll as much as I am. These guys are definitely in for an interesting treat. Thanks again to HRH Motorsports for sponsoring this Dirt Street Stock Series with this for our inaugural season of the Red River Valley iRacing League. Also, another shout out to Corag LLC for sponsoring the Super Late Models, which are coming up next. Make sure you guys also tune in. Tomorrow night, we got the Twisted 360s right here at the Chili Bowl. It's gonna be interesting. We'll see what happens as time moves on, but it's not gonna be for the faint of heart. 360 sprint cars on this track is gonna be a little bit even more crazy than just seeing the dirt streets and the super late models. I'm kind of interested to see what's gonna happen. There's Bacon out there in that 2.7 black machine. Getting really close to that wall as he's going around this track. It's going to be interesting what these guys do, what these guys' strategies may be. Bacon coming off of the Majors playoffs here. I want to say it was last weekend he finished up with them. They raced the Dirt Midgets right around Chili Bowl, so Bacon might have a slight advantage over some of these guys going into tonight's race. We got another just under 2 minutes left to go for our practice session here. We're going to move on to heat race number 1 for these guys. As of right now, it still looks like we only have 16 cars registered for the race. Chili Bowl either makes or breaks you, so you're going to see the guys that are pretty confident in this. We'll see if they can keep it under control as they throw it into these corners. There's Bacon again catching the wall. Like I said, y'all, it's gonna be a little bit wicked. You're gonna have to bear with these guys a little bit. I don't think they've ever raced together on such a small track like this, especially in these size of cars. So I'm expecting a few cautions, hopefully not too many, but we got Bacon in my ear here. You guys can't hear him this evening, but he is in my ear, and I'm trying to help him out. Have not seen OC Ricky Bobby Imbus hop in yet, but hopefully we get to have him in the super late models for sure, because it's going to be wild with those big cars and all that horsepower. This is going to be fun, y'all. I'm happy to be up in the booth with you guys, calling the action as I see it. I am very happy I'm not in the car down on that track, because this is going to be a lot more fun up here than it is going to be down there. Welcome again, everyone that's just hopping into the stream. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys are excited for some really, really small dirt track racing. This is going to be interesting. I've been thinking about this the entire week, and I'm not going to lie. I feel like I might have PTSD from thinking about it, so it's going to be interesting. These might go pretty easy compared to the super late models coming up next, but no matter what, it is not going to be for the faint of heart. It's not going to be easy for these drivers. They're going to be sweating, and I'm sure there's going to be some feelings hurt at the end of this. But either way, as I wrap that up, we finish out practice for the HRH Motorsports Dirt Street Stock Series. Heat race number 1 going to line up just like this. Starting on pole in that 55L machine, the Wild Child, Jonathan Lee. Outside of him, going to be Dalton Hayden in the 989. Rolling off third this evening, Joshua Dennison in the 04 machine. We'll see if he makes the call. Outside of him, scheduled to start for Scott E. Martin in the 414. Wade Burris going to be roll off 5th this evening. Now 3rd, I do apologize, moving up. Looks like Joshua Dennison is not going to make the call, so Wade Burris moves up into 3rd, so that makes Dylan Simmons rolling off 5th this evening. Outside of him is going to be Jason Gunnels in the 4 car. Big Bacon rounding out your 7 car heat race number 1 for the HRH Motorsports Dirt Street Stock Series. This is gonna be wild. I hope you guys are strapped in. Pace truck pulls off of the backstretch. We're going green flag racing for heat race number 1. Green flag in the air for your leader, Jonathan Lee in the 55L. Throws it down to the bottom. Dalton Hayden trying to make it stick on the outside line. Going to be a little bit interesting as these guys try and find a line that's going to work, but we got a little bit of a backup here. Wade Burris in the 98 car there. Dalton Hayden spins out in front of the crowd. Oh, boy. Dalton Hayden lost it coming out of corner number 4. Rough go of it there for the start of these guys. We'll see who all gets back rolling again. It looks like here, though, Big Bacon in that 2.7 machine has a messed up front end. but it's still rolling. Moves up into third spot. Right behind him is going to be Jason Gunnels in the 4T car. Jonathan Lee, though, out to the lead, chasing down lap traffic now in front of him in that 55 machine. Trying to be nice and smooth. Right in front of him is going to be Joshua Dennis in that 04 car. Joshua did make it into the race, did not make the call, though. Tough go of it to get rolling in the first heat, but it's all part of it. Either way, these guys are rolling as quick as they possibly can. That time by Jonathan the Wild Child Lee. 2 to go this time. 55 machine trying to make it stick down on the bottom, holding it onto the top. 2 deuces in the air, 2 flags, 2 to go. These guys are really giving it their all. Jonathan Lee trying to just hold on to it, be smooth, trying to keep it in one piece. Is Big Bacon, the boss man behind him. White flag in the air for your leader, Jonathan Lee. Scotty Martin still holding on to third spot as Jonathan, your leader, goes into turn number 3. Gets close to the wall, able to keep it under control. Coming out of turn 4, your winner this evening, heat race number 1, the Wild Child, Jonathan Lee. Boy, oh boy, was that a heat race. Interesting finish out there for these gentlemen. Heat race number 1 gonna wrap up like this. Your winner again, the Wild Child, Jonathan Lee. Coming home second, Big Bacon, Casey Sauer to the 2-7 machine. Scotty Martin holds on to third. Jason Gunnels fall back to 4th. Dylan Simmons 5th. Joshua Dennison 6th. Wade Burris 7th. And Dalton Hayden rounds out 8th. Rough go. But heat race number 2 on its way. Starting on pole, Shane Yates in the 111 car. Outside of him, going to be Justin Simmons in the 33S machine. Robert Shrek going to be rolling off 3rd this evening in that 64 car. Outside of him, Jack Weaver in the 34. Matty Crook got a Phantom Motorsports in the 2 machine, rolling off 5th. Outside of him, Jackie Whaley in the 72 car. Sean Stevens rolling off 7th. Ryan Underwood rounds out the 8-car field for heat race number 2. Coming at you live next here. Let's see how these guys roll. Gonna be a little bit wild. Hopefully you guys are ready and strapped in. It's gonna get crazy. Pace truck pulls off the backstretch. We're going green flag racing. Coming out of turn number 4. Your leader, Shane Yates. Green flag in the air. On that go pedal. Off. Green flag racing one more time. Shane throws it to the bottom. Crawls the berm a little bit. Able to keep it under control, though. We got one spinning around here. So far, these guys are able to keep it under control. One in the wall a little bit farther back there. Not sure who that was, but Jackie Weaver moves into 2nd spot. Justin Simmons, that 33S machine, trying to hold off Charette in the 64 car. A little bit farther back, Sean Stevens trying to hold off Ryan Underwood in that 46 machine. Matty Croak spins out right in front of him. Sean gets into the rear end of Robert Charette, gives him a little nudge. 3 wide coming out of turn number 4. Woo, boy, these guys aren't giving much room here. Sean Stevens now under attack by Ryan Underwood in that 46 machine. Sean throws it up to the high side, able to give it under control, side by side to the line. Sean Stevens advantage this time. Ryan Underwood throws it up in front of him, slide job. Able to hold Sean that one position, moves up to 4th. Holy mackerel, Shane Yates out to a good almost 3-second lead over 2nd place. Jack Weaver in the 34 machine. These guys are really trying, but the track is slick. Let's see what happens as we move on to the feature event coming up here in a little bit. 2 to go for your leader, Shane Yates. White flag in the air this time. One more time around this itty-bitty little quarter-mile dirt track. Boy, oh boy, backstretch the one last time for him. Able to keep it under control, makes it look nice and easy. Your winner, Shane Yates in the 111 car. Not a bad heat race number 2. Had a couple cars get into the wall, one spin out. Able to keep it pretty much under control, though, overall. So, not too bad, not too bad. Results for heat race number 2 going to finish out just like this. Shane Yates, your winner once again in the 111. Jack Weaver finishing second in the 34 car. Justin Simmons third. Ryan Underwood fourth. Sean Stevens fifth. Jackie Whaley sixth. Matty Crook falls back to seventh. Robert Charette back to eighth. And ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we're going to skip heat race number 3 and 4. We're going to move on to the warm-up session. We all know what that means. Please remove your hats. Place your hand over your heart. We're going to listen to Mr. Trey Sackins sing us the greatest song in our nation.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you to Big Bacon once again for getting that recorded for us to play each and every time when the Red River Valley iRacing League hits the track. Patriotic we are in this club of iRacers. All of us would love to be able to put on a show for you guys. Hopefully you guys all enjoy as well. 35 laps is the distance for these guys, as we are at a quarter mile, a tiny little track. Hopefully these guys are ready to rock and roll. Still only 36 degrees outside out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. This little track is well known by a lot of the people in the dirt community. It's not going to be easy for these cars to make their way around this track. There's 16 cars registered for our A main feature event this night. It's going to get a little bit interesting, y'all. It's going to get a little bit interesting. These guys wearing out the track in the last couple seconds are going to tick down for their warm-up session. We'll get moving on to feature race number 1 of the evening for the Red River Valley iRacing League. Let's see if old Shane Yates can pull something out of the back of his pocket here as we get ready to go 35 laps around this quarter-mile track. 16 of these dirt street stock cars out on the track at the same time. Gonna be a little interesting. But looky here, chat. Sitting on top of the podium for the warm-up session, it's Ryan Underwood. Setting a quick time with a 12.66. Tied, actually, now with second place Shane Yates that also rolled a 12.66. These guys, oh, speak of the devil, the 111 of Shane Yates and Ryan Underwood get together in turn 1 and 2 there. There's going to be some bumping and banging, ladies and gentlemen. It's not going to be something for the faint of heart. You definitely ain't going to want to miss it. Oh, my good golly goodness. Oh my good golly goodness. Checker flag in the air for our heat race this evening. Let's see as these guys get ready to rock and roll as we're going to get moving forward, y'all. This is going to get wild. Oh my God. 16 cars on this itty bitty little track. Oh my God, y'all. This is gonna get wild. I'm scared. I am scared. Make sure you guys give these guys a prayer as they hit the track. The grid for your feature event is gonna line up just like this. Starting on pole, gonna be the Wild Child, Jonathan Lee in that 55L machine. Outside of him, gonna be Shane Yates in the 111. Big Bacon, Casey Salas rolling off third in that 27 machine. Outside of him, Jack Weaver in the 34. Scotty Martin rolling fifth tonight in the 414. Outside of him, Justin Simmons in the 33S machine. Jason Gunnels rolling off seventh this evening in the 4T. Outside of him, the Ryan Underwood in the 46 car. Dylan Simmons rolling off ninth in the 33 machine. Outside of him, going to be Sean Stevens in the 2.6. Starting 11th, Joshua Dennison in the 04 machine out of Australia. Outside of him, Jackie Whaley in the 72 car. Wade Burris rolling off 13th in the 98. Matty Croak 14th in the 2 machine. Dalton Hayden in the 99, starting at 15th. And outside of him, his teammate Robert Charette in the 64 car. Oh my God, y'all. 35 laps for your feature event. The Wild Child sees the pace truck pull off the backstretch. We're going green flag racing coming out of turn number 4. 55 on that go pedal. We're green flag racing for the HRH Motorsports Dirt Street Stock Series. Johnny Lee able to hold onto that top spot, but Shane isn't letting him get too far away as he's holding onto the high line. Johnny Lee hops out to the front this time, able to clear him out coming across the line. Jonathan Lee slides up a little bit. Bacon gets into Yates. Yates keeps it under control, though. Bacon falls back just a little bit. Bacon's now under attack, though, by Jack Weaver in the 34 machine. Jack looking to the inside. These guys are not giving each other any breaks this evening. 16 dirt street stocks on the car. Oh, boy, we got a caution on the speedway. Let's see here. Looks like it's going to be called on Dylan Simmons and Matty Croak, actually. And Dalton Hayden. Let's see what happened here. Dylan Simmons. That's not Dylan Simmons. There's Dylan in that white-purple car. 33 machine. Right behind him, Joshua Dennison, the 04 machine. Oh, Joshua gets into him. Joshua gets into him, spins Dylan Simmons out coming out of turn number 2. Rough go of it there. Got to give each other a little bit of space. We'll get everyone lined back up here again. Rough start. Got a couple laps in, though, overall. Not too terrible. Lining them back up one more time. Holy, look at our pace truck flying out of the pits there. Not quite sure what's going on. I think we broke iRacing's pace truck either that or he got into the tequila. I'm not very sure. Either way, we delayed the caution. We're going to get them lined up. Race control didn't like what they saw, so we'll get it tried once more here. Jonathan Lee, the Wild Child, looking to hit that go pedal one more time. Coming out of turn number 4 on that go pedal. We're back green flag racing. Johnny throws it down to the bottom. Shane Yates up high. Bacon under attack, though, by Ryan Underwood, the 46 machine, and the Jack Weaver in the 34. Jack Weaver up high. Ryan looking to the inside of Big Bacon. Side by side coming out of the corner. Advantage Bacon, though. Bacon gets stuck on the outside in that 27 machine. Woo! Tight racing between these two. Awesome to watch. Johnny Lee still hold on to the lead, but the battle is for third right now. Ryan Underwood trying to make that bottom line work, getting underneath the Big Bacon. Oh, catches the berm, loses a little bit of momentum coming out of the corner that time. Riding that berm like it's no one's business. Ryan side by side advantage Bacon one more time. Ryan gets a little loose coming out of the corner, able to keep it under control. Advantage Underwood going under the backstretch this time, though. Woo, boy. Side-by-side battle. Ryan Underwood has the advantage that time. Oh, my God, y'all. This is insane. We'll check a little bit farther back in the pack. We're looking at Scotty Martin in the 414 car, pulling away a little bit from Jason Gunnels of the 4T. God, man, this is some good racing between these guys. A lot better than what I was expecting, y'all. Knock on wood with me. Bacon has fallen back all the way into 5th position now. Sean Stevens in the 2.6 machine. He was able to get around him. Ryan Underwood now sitting in 3rd right behind Shane Yates. Matty Croak lap traffic in front of our leaders here. Oh, my God. Everyone able to keep it under control as they got lap traffic in front of them. Holy mackerel, y'all. Matty gets into Bacon a little bit, able to keep it under control, though, as the leader is still hunting down lap traffic. Our leader, the Wild Child, under attack by Shane Yates. Oh, boy. Dylan Simmons getting a little bit loose in that 3-3 car. Able to keep it under control, though. Jonathan Lee making the bottom line work. Getting able to open up about a half-second lead over 2nd place. Caution flag will fly once more on the speedway. Let's see. Oh, boy. The broadcaster's curse. Looks like Scott E. Martin is going to be involved in this one as Jason Gunnels. Here's Scott in the 414 machine. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Lap traffic gets in the way of Scott E. Martin there with Matty Croak, and it looked like to be Jackie Whaley, but it looks like the initial contact was on lap traffic of Matty Croak. Rough go of it here, but overall, this is some amazing races for these guys.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Race control delays the green flag, get everyone lined up here. This is some tight ass racing for these guys. This is unreal to watch.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. On that go pedals your leader, Jonathan Lee in the 55. Shane Yates got a good restart that time. Outside of your leader, able to keep it side by side, going out of the backstretch advantage. Oh, word from race control. They did not like that restart. They're going to line them up one more time. Almost halfway through this AMA feature event for the HRH Dirt Street Stock Series. Looks like Robert Shred has pulled off the track along with Scott E. Martin. Oh my God. This is amazing, y'all. This is going a lot better than what I was expecting. I'm not going to lie. I was expecting caution after caution. But these guys are showing what they're made of, y'all. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this as much as I am. I can't sit still, y'all. Race control gets them lined up once again. Pace start going to pull off of the backstretch this time. Caution lights out. We're going back. Green flag racing. Jonathan Lee looking for the green fabric to fly. On that go pedal, back green flag racing. Shane Yates doesn't let him get away again in that 111 car on the outside, but looky here, Ryan Underwood peeking underneath. Johnny Lee climbs the berm, able to keep it side by side. Shane Yates trying to get the advantage going on the outside. Side by side coming on the backstretch, advantage Shane Yates that time. First time he's led a lap in this race so far. These guys are giving it everything they got. This is amazing to watch. These guys on a small track with these big cars able to keep it under control. Shane Yates, your new leader. Ryan Underwood peeking, letting old Johnny Lee know that he is still there. Sean Stevens right there looking to the inside of Ryan Underwood this time, though. Is Sean going to have anything for Ryan? Sean gets a little loose on corner exit there, loses a little bit of time. Ryan throws it into 3 and 4, able to hold on to it, does getting a good run off the top of the corner. Shane Yates still your leader now in this feature event this evening. Able to get around your previous leader, Johnny Lee. Oh, contact! Ryan Underwood poked his nose underneath the Jonathan Lee. We'll see if we stay green. So far, so good. Ryan Underwood falls back to 6th now. As of right now, I think my software is playing with me, but it's still showing Shane Yates as the leader of this race. I'm not quite sure how that works, but I guess that's the way iRacing is calling it. Shane Yates still out on the track, still holding on to that top spot, I suppose here. Something's up here. iRacing's playing with us, y'all. iRacing can't take it easy on the old wild man. Sean still holding on to that second spot though, that 2.6 machine. Ryan Underwood fell way back, but looky here. We got old Jackie Whaley peeking on the inside of Big Bacon. Dylan Simmons in the 3.3 machine trying to hold on to it, trying to make his mark to get around the Jackie Whaley, the 72 machine. Jackie falls back a little bit, gives that spot back to Bacon, and Bacon now in 3rd. 10 laps to go. 10 to go in the iRacing Motorsports Dirt Street Stocks Chili Bowl event. Holy mackerel, y'all. This has been amazing to watch. I cannot believe this has been so good. Knock on wood, but oh my God. This is amazing to watch. Bacon falls to the high side, almost gets overtaken by Jackie Whaley in the 72 machine. Able to keep it under control, though. Oh, Ryan Underwood back in the hunt once again. Peeking on the inside of Dylan Simmons in that 3.3 machine! Contact once again, Ryan Underwood! Woo! Keeps it under control, able to keep it rolling. These guys are not giving an inch to anyone. This is amazing to watch. It's unreal, the amount of action on this small little track. Next time by for your leader, Shane Yates, gonna be 5 to go. Popping back up. He's able to open up about a 1.5 lead over second place Sean Stevens in that 2.6 machine. Holy hell, there's just so much going on. You can't keep track of it all. 4 to go this time for your leader. Your leader tracking down some lap traffic right in front of him. Let's see if he catches them in 4 laps. Popping back though, Jackie Whaley peeking on the inside of Big Bacon once again. Not enough gusto this time. Let's see if he has anything for him as there's 3 to go. This is amazing, y'all. This is awesome to watch. I can't sit still. I gotta get some seatbelts to strap me in here. Side by side coming out of the corner. Jackie Whaley looking to the inside. Oh my good golly goodness. 2 to go for your leader, Shane Yates in that 111 car. White flag, I apologize. White flag in the air for your leader, Shane Yates. One more time around as he's caught in the lap traffic. Justin Simmons able to keep it off of him. Right in front of Shane Yates, your leader of the yellow machine is Wade Burris. But this time by, the checker's gonna fly for your winner, Shane Yates. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was unreal. Oh my God, y'all. Holy hell. That was amazing. That was downright amazing. Wow. Green flags almost the whole way through. That was just unreal. Holy Mother of Mary. That was amazing to watch. Holy. I can't. I'm speechless. That was awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. I can't sit still right now. We're going to try and get our winner, Shane Yates, into the Discord to get a last or post-race thought from him as he wins one yet again. I believe this is number 4 for him on the season. That was unreal. That was amazing to watch. Wow. There he is. Let's get him moved up into the room here. Shane Yates, your winner once again. Shane, what is this, 4 on the season now, my man? Shane, you got me there, my man?
Yeah, I got you.
4 wins, I do believe it is for you on the season so far. Amazing pass on the outside, getting around Johnny Lee in the 55 machine. Let me know what was going through your mind there on this small track, not a lot of room. I mean, tell me some of your strategy, because that was amazing.
I just trying to stay smooth, and I got lucky with the lucky draw. You start in the back on a small track like that, man, it's hard to pass.
You definitely put on a hell of a show. It was amazing to watch. There's so much going on all around this little quarter-mile track. I couldn't keep up with it all, but God, that battle between you and Johnny Lee was one to watch for damn sure. Congratulations again, my man. This is win number 4 for you now, correct?
5. You
5.
I won one where you didn't broadcast.
Okay.
Louisville.
Okay, so 5 wins, chat, on the season for Shane Yates in the 111 car. Who you want to thank, my man, for your first place finish yet again this evening?
Rockets, Racing Setups. They just accepted me to the team, and they put out good setups. I mean, that's proof right there. That's one of their setups. So, and I just got lucky with a draw, but I could have done some passing, but it's still hard on that track. But yeah, if you ain't got a Rocket Racing setup, get you one, because they really work.
That was absolutely amazing to watch, my man. Congratulations again on win number 5 for the HRH Motorsports Dirt Street Stock Series. Great to watch. Looking forward to you racing the Supers with us next.
Yeah.
All right, chat. There it is. This evening's winner, Shane Yates, once again. Going to be hitting the track in the super late models coming up next. Make sure you guys keep tuned in. All right, y'all, we're going to get Sean Stevens up into the booth for his last thoughts here. That was unreal to watch. I mean, Sean, my man, you battled it out, a wreck right in front of you between Ryan Underwood and Johnny Lee. You were able to avoid it. God, walk me through that, my man.
Was a little unsure on that, actually. I seen Ryan dive down low, and I thought I had pace on both high and low, really. So I decided to just slide up high, keep her up top, and hopefully that they were getting a bit, into each other a little bit there through the race anyway. So I knew something was going to happen. So I just decided to keep me smoothness about me, and
Well,
done
you definitely
well towards the end. I started in 10th and finished up in 2nd. So
can't go wrong with the podium finish. You put on one hell of a show for these guys. You had a nice battle with Bacon there for a little while. That was amazing to watch. Yeah. You guys, wow. These big cars on this tiny little quarter mile track, that was something to watch. I was privileged being able to broadcast it for you guys.
Yeah, no, it's always good to battle with Casey and Shane, and Ryan's another good one. Joshua Dennison's another good one. He got a podium, I think, last week, so he sung out to me and decided to, said jump in this week, and so I did. What a track to join in,
Oh, most definitely.
It was good run. Well done to everyone, and yeah.
Who do you want to thank for your 2nd place finish this evening, my man? Congrats.
Oh, just, the boys at Stevens Racing, E1 Racing, Joshua Dennison helped me out with a good setup for today. And shout out to Shane Yates up front there. Good win, mate.
Well, congratulations again on a podium finish this evening at the Chili Bowl. Was not an easy task, but boy, you made it look easy out there. Congratulations, my man. We look forward to seeing you in future events.
Cheers, mate.
All right, chat. The one, the only, the big bacon Casey Sandwich sitting on the podium in the HRH Motorsports Dirt Street Stock Series. Bacon, did you have anything for the leaders there?
I don't know. I think our car was coming in late. We needed to get slick. I was a little not discouraged. I was a little nervous seeing how tacky it was in the beginning. Luckily, we got through some of the mayhem there. But once I saw Johnny and Underwood get into it, and I saw the gap Shane had, no, we had no chance. We were praying the race gods for a caution for there, but we kind of weren't too. So you never know what's going to happen in the restart. I mean, congratulations to Shane. He's been dominating the series. Glad to see Sean Stevens coming aboard. I'm happy. We had 16 cars out here. What do we have, like 3 or 4 caution? It was way better than Fairbury. I'm excited everyone came, and I had a blast.
it was definitely amazing to watch. We only had, I believe it was 3 cautions throughout that 35 lap feature. I was shocked that there wasn't a caution with the incident between Ryan Underwood and Johnny Lee, but that's all part of dirt track racing. Sometimes the caution gets thrown, sometimes it doesn't, but it worked out in your favor this evening, my man. Congratulations on the podium finish. You definitely earned it. Well, look, who you want to thank for your 3rd place finish tonight, my man?
I appreciate it. I got to thank you, Mr. Wildman, of course, first and foremost, for broadcasting this as much as you can when you're able. Red River Valley iRacing League. Without you guys, this wouldn't happen. Of course, Big Bacon Media, HRH Motorsports, Dent Wizard, Hart Nissan. Who else we got? Daniel Stoker, Realty, BCR, Go Kart Rentals, Sitch Works, P2 Coatings, and all of you race fans. Thank you all so much. I hope you had a great show. I did.
That was absolutely awesome to watch, Bacon. Thank you again. You're racing the supers, correct?
You bet. And we did a lot more practice there than we did in the street stock, so we are excited.
There it is, chat. Big Bacon Casey. So it's going to be in the big super late model race coming up next. We're looking forward to seeing you, buddy.
10-4, brother. Good luck on the broadcast. Keep doing you.
Will do, buddy. All right, chat. That was a hell of a show put on by these guys. That was amazing to watch. I'm speechless. That was not by any means what I expected to see. That was a tiny track with 16 big cars all out there at the same exact time. That was unreal. I mean, and for only 3 cautions throughout the entire race, wow. In Fairbury, yeah, we had a few cautions, and it's a little bit of a bigger track than this one. But these guys put on a show. They didn't give anyone any extra space. They were pushing it as hard as they possibly could to keep their positions. It's just, I have no words. I have 0 words. That was amazing to watch. And we got done a lot earlier than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. We moved up the super late models 15 minutes to 8:30 now, and I'm gonna have to start thinking about moving them up again because we got so much downtime here. I mean, we're gonna watch another replay of the race, but wow, that was unreal, y'all. I mean, I can't believe it. I'm shocked. I'm speechless. I am speechless, man. That was awesome to watch. I'm really curious to see what's gonna happen with the super late models coming up next. A lot bigger car, a lot more power. Wow. That was absolutely amazing to watch. I'm so glad I got to be able to stream that for you guys and broadcast it. Thank you to everyone that's still stuck around with us. I mean, I hope you guys are ready to rock and roll as we move on to the super late models hitting the track next right here at the Chili Bowl. We're definitely, after seeing this, I think we're definitely in for a show. I'm at a loss for words. We gotta watch the race over again. Bear with me, you guys. I wasn't planning on, having to rewatch the race here. We're gonna do that while we wait for the next session to load up. So, stick with us. Look forward to talking with you guys here as we hit the track with the Corag Super Late Models coming up next. Bear with me, y'all. All right, chat. Bear with us. Still we're waiting on another 10 minutes or so, so I'm going to go ahead and just let you guys watch another portion of the race. I apologize. Wasn't expecting to have to wait this long. But as soon as we can get into the next session, I'll get everything swapped back over, and we'll be ready to rock and roll again. So just bear with me, y'all. Alright, chat. Oh, apologize for that. Alright, chat. Dirt Street Stocks are in the book for this evening. We're moving on to the Coreg Super Late Models next, coming to the Chili Bowl. Session should be going up now. Bear with me as I get everything situated, ready to rock and roll as we move on to our Super Late Model event this evening. It'll be just a couple minutes while I load into the session. We'll check out Big Bacon's intro video for the Red River Valley. Thanks, guys. right, y'all. We're back. Correct. Super late models coming up next. We've already got 11 drivers in here in these big, massive, powerful cars. Who is ready to strap in one more time with the Red River Valley iRacing League Correct Super Late Models? As you see, Bacon's already into the wall. So this should get interesting, y'all. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. This is... Oh. I'm still speechless after last race. I'm still not quite sure exactly what to think of the whole situation. I'm very, very, very curious to see what's going to happen here. We had 3 cautions in the Dirt Street Stock Series. How many cautions are we going to get in the super late models? These guys have a lot more power. This track is really small, and these cars are a lot bigger. What's going to happen? I'm curious to see. Thank you to everyone that did stick around throughout our intermission there. I do apologize that it did take so long. I was not expecting to be done with the HRH Dirt Street Stock Series so quickly. It was definitely really interesting to see, really, because, like I said, I wasn't quite prepared for what we had, really. I'm at a loss for words, y'all. I really am. We got the super late models on the track, though, this time. It's going to be interesting to see how these guys handle themselves here as we move forward. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Hopefully everyone's ready to rock and roll for one more time with the Red River Valley iRacing League. This is our last racing event for this evening. Tomorrow night, though, like I said, don't forget, we got the Twisted 360 Sprint cars. Gonna hit the Chili Bowl again. Gonna be a little interesting. I'll have Big Bacon up in the booth with me that night. We'll see what these guys can do on this tiny little track with those powerful sprint cars. I'm curious to see what havoc is gonna be set in stone on this track. Again, we're here with the Correct Super Late Model Series, round 6 of 13 for the Red River Valley iRacing League. Right here at the Chili Bowl in Tulsa, Oklahoma. For those of you that are not familiar with it, is a quarter-mile track. To those of you that are new, it's tiny. These guys are in big cars on a tiny track. It's going to get interesting. It's going to get wild. It's going to sizzle. And I'm starting to look for my chicken wings. I'm not going to lie. I think I need to order me some chicken wings because I need something to eat throughout this whole deal. This is gonna be nuts. I mean, I'm still speechless. I'm seriously curious to see what's gonna happen here. But the cool thing is, oh boy, this is gonna be interesting. We now have 15 super late models ready to hit the track at the Chili Bowl. Sitting on top of the leaderboard right now in practice, Chris Sebastian, this 21 machine out of Phantom Motorsports. His quick time is a 10.99, barely broke the 11-second mark. This is gonna get interesting, y'all. I'm seriously curious to see what's gonna happen. Sitting second on the leaderboard right now, Robert Charette, the 64 machine. He's got 11.04, 5/100ths of a second off of the leader right now. These guys are going to have some competition tonight. I'm seriously interested to see what's going to happen. Newcomer to the league, Nori Tibbin in that 2-3 machine. Just got into the league as of last week. New guy. We'll see what he can do on this tiny track with these big, powerful machines. This is going to be wild, y'all. Hopefully you guys strapped in, got your drink in hand, food close by, so you ain't got to leave the action, because it's going to be action-packed throughout this track. It's going to be wild, y'all. To those of you just joining in, welcome to the broadcast for the Red River Valley iRacing League. We are happy to have you guys here. Everyone that has stuck around through the intermission, thank you very, very much. We appreciate the support. We hope you guys enjoy the race in action. We had 3 cautions only in our HRH Dirt Street Stock Series. What's going to happen in the Correct Super Late Models? I'm curious to see. And looky here who is pulling double duty this evening. Some of you might know him. Some of you might have seen him race on Facebook. It's Ryan Underwood in that 46 machine. Pulling double duty this evening alongside of Robert Charette, Jonathan Lee, Sean Stevens making it into the Supers, Casey Big Bacon Savage. Looks like Shane Yates, Dalton Hayden, Matty Croak in here as well. This is going to be an action-packed group of cars here, y'all. Strap in tight. I need to get myself a 3-point harness. Keep me in this seat. This is going to get wild. This is going to get crazy. Make sure you guys stick around. We got action-packed dirt track racing coming at you live for the Chili Bowl. These guys got another, looks to be 18 minutes left to practice. We'll see what ends up happening here. Looks like we got all see Ricky Bobby Imbus now in for race control this evening. This is going to be interesting, y'all. Wow, and we have a new quick time set by the man, the myth, the legend in the 46 machine, Ryan Underwood. He just hit the last lap of the 10.9. This guy has speed in that super late model. What is everyone else going to have for him? I'm curious to see, y'all. This is going to be wild. You thought the Dirt Street Stocks put on a hell of a show. Oh, just wait. You ain't seen nothing yet. Let's see what we can get out of these boys. Oh, Robert. You might have the quick time at one point, my man, but sadly you knocked back down to third now. Ryan Underwood, new quick time during this practice session. Chris Sabaski is still in second. Johnny the Wild Child Lee sitting back and forth right behind Robert Charette sitting in third. These guys are going to have one hell of a battle ahead of them. I'm ready to watch it. I hope you guys are too. This is going to be insane to watch. This is going to be action-packed on a tiny track. Woo, boy. This is going to be amazing, y'all. I'm excited. This is going to be awesome. So far, still looks to be, I don't think C. Ricky Bobby Imbus is going to be racing this evening. I do believe he's just going to be calling the shots in race control, but I could be wrong. We'll have to wait and see. But right now, we've got 14 cars that have laid down a lap in practice session for the Core Egg Super Late Models. This is going to get interesting. I'm so excited for this, y'all. Alex Straudinger back at the track once more in that 54 machine. We saw him a lot at Fairbury, put on a hell of a show with these guys. I'm curious to see what everyone's going to bring to the table on this quarter-mile dirt track. For those of you that may not know much about the Chili Bowl, this is normally a track ran by dirt midgets and the mini sprints. This is a small track for small cars. These cars are damn near quadruple the size of a dirt midget. This is, oh boy, this is gonna get wild, y'all. I'm so excited. I can't control myself right now. Looks like C. Ricky Bobby Imbus did make a lap this evening in that 24K car. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Here, Jason Gunnell may be retiring from the racing action tonight. Sounds like he might be in the pits to help old Big Bacon see Ricky Bobby Imbus out if both of them are running. This is going to be interesting. You see a couple of these guys already bouncing off the wall in the practice session. It's not going to get any easier getting into the feature event this evening. As of right now, everyone will make it into the A main, but we'll see who all can keep it on all four wheels. Oh, a little bit of contact there between Sabaski and Straudinger. Able to keep it under control, though. Ryan Underwood still making it around the track. Looks like he's pulling in to make some last-second decisions on the car. Why don't we hop in and watch from the Red River Valley head cam right along with old Chris Sabaski. Whoop! Whoop! Hard on the binders there. Able to keep it off of each other as Ryan Underwood come out of the pits there. This is a small little track for these guys, y'all. This is gonna be nuts. This is gonna be downright nuts. I do apologize. We got the Core Ag roll bar cam riding along with Chris Sabasque this evening. But sitting on pole, he's got the Red River Valley iRacing head cam on board, Ryan Underwood. Gets into the wall a little bit there. This track is already starting to slick off. It's not going to get any better for the heat races coming up. We'll see how much these guys can keep these cars on all four wheels here. Ryan going to make a couple last-minute decisions here. Dalton Hayden, the only lone survivor out on the track right now. Alex Strawdinger coming out now with them here. Dalton Hayden sitting back on 12th with the times on the leaderboard so far. We'll see if he has anything for these guys as we get moving into the racing action coming up. Got another 13 minutes left of practice. Let's see if any last-minute stragglers come in. Chillyville's either going to make you or break you. If you're scared, you're scared. It'll bite or come up behind you and bite you in the hind end quicker than you can say, oh, no. This is going to be interesting teammates right here. 989 and Dalton Hayden right behind him. Robert Shred in the 64 machine. Robert's got a little bit of a quicker time than his teammate Dalton Hayden. Both of them get into the wall, though, getting into that corner. There's going to be a lot of wall riding, I'm afraid, in this race. We'll have to see who can keep it off the wall, who can keep it on all four wheels. It's going to be nuts, y'all. Hopefully you guys stick around. Like I said, we only got a couple more minutes left of practice session for these guys to tear up the track because it's going to be torn up. There ain't going to be much left of it. But thank you again to each and every one of you guys that have stuck around to watch the racing action with us. These drivers appreciate it. I appreciate it. Everyone at Red River Valley iRacing League and Big Bacon Media. We all appreciate it more than you guys know. We love being able to put on the show for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy all the dirt track racing action. This is the smallest track that we are going to come to this year. Next year we are going to be adding one more series, the Big Block Modifieds. Also along with that comes the new track of Cedar Lake Speedway. One that a lot of World of Outlaw fans know very well. Awesome track. I've raced on it a couple times. It's going to be a little interesting. Getting word from race control. See Ricky Bobby Imbus in the house. Able to help me take care of stuff here. Along with Big Bacon, the 2.7 machine. We'll see what these guys can do. These guys trying to get the last minute turns onto their cars, get everything tuned in, ready to rock and roll for heat race number 1. Ryan Underwood back out there again. Looks like he's going to make a couple more changes. Oh, Dalton Hayden into the infield. Jumps the berm, keeps on going. Whoo, boy. This is going to be interesting, y'all. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. Let me know, chat. Who's your pick for the Super Late Model winner this evening? Is it going to be Shane Yates, the just last race's winner in the Dirt Street Stock Series? Is it going to be Ryan Underwood in that 56 machine? Second week of him being in the league. Glad to have him here. Looking forward to a show that he can put on that we all know all too well. Robert Charette showing some life in this super late model event so far. Let's see if he can hold on to it. He might be a threat coming into the heat races coming up next. Jonathan the Wild Child Lee, dominant in the super late models every week so far. Puts on one hell of a show, puts on a lot of action that we wouldn't expect. He's sitting 4th on the standings right now in practice. We'll see. We'll see if himself and then his friend, Nori Tibbet, in that 2-3 machine. We'll see if these guys can duke it out, keep it clean. Let's see. I'm curious. We had 3 cautions in the Dirt Street Stock race. What's going to happen in the Supers? I'm curious. Who's it going to be, chat? Who's it going to be? Listening in on race control. It sounds like old Bacon's trying to get everything situated here. I'm curious to see what is going to happen tonight. This is a small track, y'all. I am so happy to be up in the booth broadcasting it for each and every one of you. I feel a lot safer being up here than down in that car racing alongside of these guys. I'll tell you that much. Oh man, this is gonna be nuts. We'll see what these guys can do. As we're getting close to the end of the practice session. Look, coming to about 8 minutes left. See what everyone's decision is, if we move on or not. Thank you once again to our sponsors, HRH Motorsports for the sponsor for the Dirt Street Stocks, Corag LLC for the Super Late Model Series. Appreciate you guys being aboard for the inaugural season of the Red River Valley iRacing League. I'm excited to see as time moves on and we get moving into newer, greener pastures with the big block modifieds coming up next season. I'm seriously curious how all this is going to play out. This is a lot to handle just between myself, Chris, and Big Bacon, so we'll see if we can con any of our guys that want to be in the league but may not want to race. See if we can open up a couple of spots and get some help on some of these series. Looks to be that there's 2 groups of practice going on right now. We're just looking at group number 1. Oh, we had a last minute entry. It looks like Ryan Bueller made the call. That's going to be interesting. Another big name. We'll see what these guys got as we get ready to go heat race in action. Right here at the Chili Bowl. This is going to be fun. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be wild. This is going to sizzle. God, I need chicken wings, y'all. I need to get a hold of Ricky Bobby Evans. Make sure he brings me over some chicken wings. This is going to be nuts. Holy. I'm excited once again to see these guys out on the track each week. We're coming up to halfway through our season. Next week, for all 3 of our series, we go back to big track racing at Knoxville Raceway. I'm curious to see if Bacon's going to come out of retirement again for the Sprint Car Series. I'm curious. Guy ran in the majors with his Sprint car, managed to pull off a hell of a finish and a hell of a run. We'll see if he comes out of retirement next week for the Sprint Cars. I know tomorrow night he'll be with me up here in the broadcast booth as we watch the Twisted 360s race their way around this small little quarter-mile dirt track. Gonna be interesting. I'm excited. Ryan Bueller in that 7 machine. Let's see what he's got for these guys coming out for his first lap so far. This is going to be awesome, y'all. I'm so excited to see this. Do believe it is 30 laps, the distance for our A main this evening. Still, everyone will make it into the A main. This is going to be insane, y'all. I'm looking forward to this. Want to give a big shout out to old Big Bacon, Casey Salad. Make sure you guys go check him out on Facebook, Big Bacon Gaming. Couldn't do it without him, and Ricky Bobby Imbus also on Facebook. Without them guys, none of this would be possible. I can't thank them enough. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do any of this. Without Bacon's tutoring on this whole streaming thing and everything, I couldn't do it without him. Awesome to have him here. Awesome to have him a part of this community. This is truly a big family. We enjoy everyone's company. We treat all these drivers as family. Might have a common misunderstanding every once in a while, but that's all part of dirt track racing. We all handle it professionally as we keep it rocking and rolling. Got another 4 minutes left here. We'll see if we get going into heat race action. Looking forward to seeing these guys hit the track once again. This is going to be insane. I'm excited after the Dirt Street Stock Series hit the track. I am even more excited to see the Corag Super Late models try and race their way, duke it out on this tiny little track. Oh my God, it's going to be insane. They're going to be nuts. Let's see if they can pull off only 3 cautions, y'all. Dirt Street Stocks only had 3 in their feature event. Let's see if the Supers can pull off, if not the same, better. Going to be interesting. Thank you again to each and every one of you guys for coming out here. These drivers appreciate it more than you know. Love having the opportunity to show off their talents on iRacing to you guys. A lot of guys might not have the opportunity to get onto the big screen with the World of Outlaws series on iRacing. But that's why Red River was created, to give these guys a chance to show off what they got, get their name out there, and have some fun doing it. Only got a couple minutes left here. Practice will be wrapping up shortly. We'll see who's got the mustard for this feature event this evening. I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I think we're in for something special tonight, chat. These guys have been practicing throughout the week, trying to get their setups dialed in for this race. But the thing is, the ultimate question: no one ever knows what this track state's going to be exactly. It's always going to be different. I've created every situation, every weather event, and way the track states are going to go right out of my own head. These guys bug me all the time. What's the track going to be like? What's the weather going to be like? Or what can we expect? You'll have to wait and see. They hate that answer, but guess what? That adds up for some great racing action for each and every one of you guys tuning in every week. These guys trying to learn how to do that slide job, how to keep it down on the bottom, staying out of each other's way. This is going to be interesting, you guys. I'm excited for this. This is going to be something to watch. Good luck, Shane Yates, coming from Joey Neeson, chat. Hopefully, we'll see. Can he pull it off? Coming off a win in the HRH Dirt Street Stock Series. Let's see if he can continue on the momentum moving into the super late models. We got another minute and a half left of practice, then we'll move on to heat race number 1. Definitely excited to see this track with the super late models. It's going to be wild. It's going to be crazy. Oh my God. Did I just see this correctly, y'all? We've got a World of Outlaws super late model driver in with us this evening. Devin Morgan in the 112 car. Runner-up for this season's championship in the Morton Late Model Series on iRacing. Put a hell of a fight up. Wasn't able to seal the deal, but we're glad to have him in the Red River Valley iRacing League. This is going to be interesting now. Things just got even more crazy. Devin Morgan rolling in here with a 7,000 I rating. I've stacked the field against my boys at HRH. I'm making it difficult for them, y'all. I hope you guys are ready to watch this, because we're in for something special, y'all. This is gonna be good. Oh, chat. Checkered flag on the track for practice session for the Red River Valley Coreg Super Late Models. Oh, did this just get interesting, y'all. Gonna move on to heat race number 1, starting on pole. Gonna be Dalton Hayden in the 989. Outside of him, Jonathan, the Wild Child Lee in the 55L. See Ricky Bobby Imbus maybe making the call this evening in the 24K car, starting third. Outside of him, Chris Sebastian at 21. Start rolling off 5th this evening, Shane Yates in the 111. Outside of him, Sean Stevens in the 26 machine. Robert Satterfield rolling off 7th this evening out of Phantom Motorsports in the 55 machine. Outside of him, Jason Gunnels in the 22 car. Kenny Taylor going to round out your 9-car field for heat race number 1. I told you, y'all, this is going to be interesting. I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. Looks like Ricky Bobby Imbus is going to be a scratch for heat race number 1. We'll see if he makes the call for the feature event this evening. Oh, Jason Gunnell's giving old Sean Stevens a little nudge from behind. Shane Yates going to move up into 3rd. Right behind him, Robert Satterfield moving up into the 5th spot. 8 laps the distance. Dalton Hayden on pole. The wild child, Jonathan Lee, outside of him. Shane Yates, last race's winner in the dirt street stocks in that 111 machine. What's going to happen, y'all? 8 laps of distance. Super late model action. What's going to happen? This time by Pace Truck's going to pull off of the backstretch. We're going green flag racing. Leader Dalton Hayden in the 989 looking to hit that go pedal. Green flag in the air. We're back. Green flag racing for the Red River Valley iRacing League. Johnny Lee gets stuck up on the outside. Shane Yates peeking to the inside of the 111 car. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Side by side going in turn. Ooh, cars are going into the wall. There's a lot of action going on here. Side by side battle for the lead though. Shane Yates on the bottom. Dalton Hayden up high. Johnny Lee poking around in 3rd. Oh boy. Shane Yates, now your new leader in heat race number 1 for the Coreg Super Late Models. Johnny Lee trying to find a way to get back up there, put his name into the hat, still sitting in 3rd right now. Right behind him, though, is Chris Sebastian, that 21 machine. Side by side now for 2nd, Dalton Hayden up high, Johnny the Wild Child down low. Sitting back in 5th, don't count him out just yet. Satterfield in that 55 machine poking his way up into there. Johnny Lee shoves Hayden out of the way, says, "This is my spot now, boy." The Wild Child now sitting in 2nd spot. Right behind him, Dalton Hayden. Sebastian looking to peek on the inside of Dalton Hayden. Dalton Hayden looking to give up that spot advantage on the line, though. Sebastian, a 21 machine. Dalton getting stuck up high with Sebastian down low. Chris is able to take that 4th spot away from him. Oh boy. 2 laps to go. White flag in the air. I apologize this time for your leader, Shane Yates. Into turn 3 and 4 for the final time in the super late model. Shane Yates going to be your winner for heat race number 1. I told you, chat. We were in for something special. This is going to be wild. This is going to be sizzling. This is going to be nuts. Strap in tight. We're in for a ride, y'all. Shane Yates doing a little bit of a donut there, trying to get his energy up before the feature event. Heat race number 1's going to finish out like this. Winning the race, Shane Yates. Coming in behind him, the Wild Child, Jonathan Lee. Chris Sebastian moves into 3rd. Dalton Hayden 4th. Robert Satterfield 5th. Sean Stevens 6th. Jason Gunnell 7th. Chris Imbus was a scratch along with Kenny Taylor. Both scratched for heat race number 1. Heat race number 2 action coming up next. Ryan Mueller in the 7 machine. Starting on pole outside of him. Big Bacon. Casey Sow to the 2-7 machine. Starting 3rd, Ryan Underwood in that 46 car. Outside of him, Robert Schritt in the 64. Alex Strodinger rolling off 5th this evening in the 54 machine. Nori Tibbet in the 23 car, going to be rolling off 6th. Matty Croak looks like he can roll off 7th this evening. And then Devin, the World of Outlaw driver, going to be rolling off 8th. 8 laps of distance once again for these drivers. Ryan Underwood moves up into the lead spot. Looks like Bueller is a scratch for this event. 5 cars in this race. Let's see what happens. Green flag this time.
Green flag.
Ryan Underwood on that go pedal back. Green flag racing. Oh, Matty Croak gets into Big Bacon. Oh, no, they collect Devin Morgan. Catastrophe in the back of the pack here. Matty Croak full scented into the corner. I don't think everyone else was prepared for that. Ryan Underwood now out to a good, solid lead. 2.5 seconds over second place Matty Croak in the 2 machine. Oh boy, let's see what happens here. Matty Croak trying to track down our leader, Ryan Underwood, in that 46 car. Devin Morgan now up to third, able to get around Big Bacon. Let's see what Devin Morgan, the World of Outlaw Morton Late Models Series driver, has for these guys. Devin slides up into the wall, gets into it, able to keep it under control, though, holds on to that third spot. Woo! That was close. Ryan Underwood just walking away from these boys, has the setup halfway through this race, coming to the 4 to go this time, or 3 to go this time. These guys are they're definitely showing you what they got, y'all. We'll ride around with Ryan Underwood here as he's coming to the deuces. 2 flags in the air, 2 to go. My God, these guys are definitely giving it everything they can. Ryan Underwood this time by, going to be coming to the white flag. Unreal racing so far for these guys. Matty Croak getting caught by Devin Morgan in the 112 car. Does he have enough to hold him off? 1 lap to go for your leader, Ryan Underwood. Devin Morgan, is he going to have enough time? Does not look like he's going to finish out third in heat race number 2. Your winner, though, Ryan Underwood. Oh, my God, y'all. Holy. Heat race number 2 going to finish out like this. Coming home, your winner, Ryan Underwood in the 46 machine. Matty Croak second. Devin Morgan in the 112 for coming home third. Big Bacon, Casey Sowich falls to 4th. Robert Durant 5th. Ryan Bueller scratched for this race along with Alex Strawdinger and Nori Tippett. Rough go of it here, but guess what, y'all? We're moving on to the warm-up. As we do to each and every single race, please remove your hat, put your hand over your heart. We have the national anthem coming up for you guys. Be back right with you.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Once again, thank you, Big Bay, for getting that recorded for us. We could use it each and every single time we hit the track with the Red River Valley iRacing League. These guys got another 2.5 minutes left to tear up the track as much as they want to. It's changed a little bit since the heat races. We got those light-speed John Deere tractors out on the track. We'll see what happens here as these guys duke it out one more time. Sean Stevens sitting second quick time on warm-up session for the Corag Super Late Models. But no surprise here, Ryan Underwood with the quick time. 11.18 seconds around this quarter-mile track. That's a time, y'all. 4/100ths of a second off of that pace is Sean Stevens in this 2.6 machine. We'll see if he's got anything for these guys. This is a small track for all of these big cars. If it works out, y'all, we will have 11 super late models on the track all at one time. That's a lot of cars and a lot of power. I'm not quite sure what to expect at this point. I'm slightly scared. Not gonna lie. I need straps to hold me down in my seat right now. I'm sitting on my toes, ready to watch this race in action as we get ready to go live with the feature event for the Coreg Super Late Models. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. This is going to be something to watch, y'all. I hope you guys are ready just as much as I am. Devin Morgan, the World of Outlaw Morton Late Model Series iRacing driver. Glad to see him a part of this. This is going to be something to watch. We'll see if he's got anything for the Chili Bowl. Definitely am not making it easy on any of my guys over at HRH. Got to give them a challenge. We'll see if they got anything for these guys as we get ready to rock and roll. Got another 20 seconds of warm-up, and then we're going to get ready to go racing with the feature event this evening. The battle between the I ratings right now is Devin Morgan with a 7,170 I rating. Ryan Underwood with a 5,771. Let's see what happens. There's a lot of talent in this track. We'll see what these guys can do. Checker flag in the air for the warm-up session for the Red River Valley Coreg Super Late Models. That only means one thing. We're moving on to the main feature event this evening. Starting on pole, Shane Yates in the 111 car. Outside of him is going to be Ryan Underwood. Starting third, the Wild Child, Jonathan Lee. Outside of him are Matty Croak in that 2 machine. Chris Sebastian rolling off 5th this evening with the World of Outlaw Morton Late Model driver, Devin Morgan, starting off 6th. Don Hayden 7th, Casey Big Bacon Sandwich 8th. Robert Satterfield rolling off 9th. Outside of him, Robert Charette in the 64 machine. Sean Stevens scheduled to roll off 11th this evening. Now it looks like we'll see if Ryan Bueller, Jason Gunnels, Alex Strawdinger, Chris Imbus, Nori Tibbett, and Kenny Taylor make the call. We shall see what happens. "30 laps the distance." What is going to happen? 11 super late models on the track. World of Outlaw Championship driver. Phantom Motorsports. HRH Motorsports. What's going to happen? One more time around for these guys, and we're going to go green flag racing. Looks like past 11th did not make the call this evening. So, with that being said, we're going green next time. Caution lights out on the pace truck. Pace truck's going to pull off of the backstretch. Going into turn number 3 and 4. Your leader, Shane Yates.
Green flag.
On that go pedal, listen to left, right up in the air. We're back green flag racing for the feature event for the Coreg Super Late Models. Out of turn number 2, new leader Ryan Underwood in the 46 machine, but not letting him get too far away. Shane Yates in the 111 car. Is he going to have anything for him? Jonathan the Wild Child Lee looking to try and get past Matty Crook and hold on to that 3rd spot. Devin Morgan spins out Matty Crook. Caution is on the track. Oh boy. It's just getting started, y'all. Here we go. We'll get them lined up once more here. Let's see if we can find out what exactly happened here. Pop back in, Matty Croak in the 2 machine. Running that high line. Gets into the wall. Looks like Matty Croak got into the wall and Devin Morgan just had nowhere to go. Alright, y'all. We'll get them lined up once again here. Try and get some green flag laps in. I told you, y'all, this is going to be nuts. These are powerful cars on a little quarter-mile dirt track. This is going to be crazy. Still your leader. It looks like it's going to be Shane Yates in the 111 going into turn number 3. Green flag this time. On that go pedal, Shane Yates jumps out into the front of the lead over Jonathan Lee. Devin Morgan now looking at the inside of the wild child. Jonathan takes it away like nobody's business. Oh, we got one into the wall. Look to be Dalton Hayden in the 989. That is correct. Dalton sent it into the wall a little bit hard there. Wasn't quite prepared for it, by the way it looked. Let's take a peek here. There's Dalton Hayden in the 989 going into the corner. Oh, it looks like Dalton Hayden just lost it coming off of the corner and collected himself into the wall, bringing out that caution. We'll get him lined back up once again. Get everyone lined up in the correct position here. Looks like Dalton Hayden is going to get an EOL for that event. This is going to be wild, y'all. Let's see what we can get done. Shane Yates, still your leader. Pace truck off of the backstretch. We're going green flag racing once again. Green in the air on that go pedal. Shane Yates in the 111 car. Throws that left front high up in the air. Able to pull away a little bit. Jonathan Lee throws it down to the bottom. Blocks Devin Morgan. Caution flag on the speedway one more time. Looks like Matty Crook and Dalton Hayden getting called on this one. There's Matty Crook in the 2 machine. Goes into turn number 1, gets into the wall. Oh boy, Big Bacon gets loose right in front of everyone. Nowhere to go. That's a rough one, y'all. That's a rough one. I gave Bacon a challenge in between the race sessions here. I told him I want to see him on podium. Did I jinx him? I don't know. We'll see if he can work his way back up as we get lined up once again here. Devin Morgan still hunting around in third. Jonathan Lee was able to shut the door on him in the last restart. Let's see if he can do it one more time. Pace truck off of the backstretch. We're going back. Green flag racing next time by. Green flag in the air. Shane Yates on that go pedal back. Green flag racing. Lifting that left front up into the air into turn number 1. Side by side. Devin Morgan on the inside of Jonathan Lee. Devin takes that spot away this time. Devin able to keep it rocking and rolling, trying to track down Shane Yates in that 111 car. Yellow. Caution flag on the speedway once more here. Looks like old Matty Crook is going to be called on this one. Matty Crook in the 2 machine. Ryan Underwood right there. Looks like Dalton. Oh, looks like Robert Satterfield got in the back of Matty Crook. Just had nowhere to go. All right, y'all. We'll get him lined up again. This is going to be nuts. Let's see what we can get done here. We get them lined up one more time. Hopefully we can get a good green flag session in with the Coreg Super Late models. Let's see what happens here. Is Devin Morgan able to advance one position. Now going to be starting on the outside of your leader, Shane Yates in the 111 car. Pace truck pulls off of the backstretch. We're going green flag racing once more here. Jonathan Lee falls back to 4th on that go pedal. Those your leader, Shane Yates. Gets a good jump on the 2nd place, Devin Morgan in the 112 car. These guys are definitely battling. Oh, Devin gets into the wall. Gonna sacrifice a couple of spots. Caution flag will be on the speedway once again here. Oh boy. Looks like Dalton Hayden, Robert Satterfield, Matty Crook getting called on the software here. Here's Dalton Hayden in the 989. Matty Crook right behind him. Robert Satterfield at the tail end of the field there. Looks like Matty Crook just jumped the start, got into Dalton Hayden, and turned him around, coming to the green flag. Alright, y'all. We're going to get it lined up once again here. Hopefully we get some green flag laps in for you guys. Devin Morgan's hungry. He wants to get out in front of Shane Yates. We'll see if we can get everyone ready to rock and roll here. Line them up once again. Pacetrack's going to pull off of the backstretch yet again here. Green flag next time by.
Green flag, green flag.
On that go pedal, Devin Morgan doesn't let him get away that time. Shane Yates puts him into the wall a little bit. 3 wide battle now for second spot. Johnny Lee trying to get up there, but Devin Morgan on the high side gets into the wall. Thought he was going to have a good run on your leader, Shane Yates, on the 111 car. Not enough that time, but is he going to have enough going onto the backstretch this time? Side by side into turn number 3. Devin Morgan up high, Shane Yates down low. Shane keeps it down on the bottom. Nice smooth. Devin Morgan has the advantage that time, though. Devin Morgan, your new leader of the feature event at the Chili Bowl. Shane Yates trying to make the bottom line work, but the battle is on behind these guys. Ryan Underwood has made his way back up into the top 3 here. Battle with Chris Sebastian for that 3rd spot now. Chris up high, Ryan down low. Side by side going into the corner. Advantage Ryan Underwood on corner exit, though, this time. These guys are not giving anyone an inch here. This is absolutely amazing. Johnny Lee falls back into that 5th spot this evening. Had a dominant performance earlier in his heat race. We'll see if he can hold on to it here as we move on. Chris Sebastian right in front of him in that 4th spot, but Ryan Underwood now on the move trying to track down Shane Yates. Your leader, Devin Morgan, gonna be catching lap traffic, I'm afraid, pretty soon. Halfway through this feature event, your leader, Devin Morgan, opened up about a 2nd gap between him and 2nd. These guys are doing everything they can to take a peek back at Big Bacon in that 2.7 machine. Able to keep it in one piece so far. Let's see if he can keep it rocking and rolling as he's behind the wild child, Jonathan Lee. Robert Charette right behind Robert Satterfield in the 55 car. Showing Satterfield a lap down here. Sean Stevens, though, still holding on to that spot right ahead of Charette. Sean Stevens coming off a 2nd place finish in our last dirt street stock race here. This time by, though, for your leader, Devin Morgan, gonna be 10 to go. Ryan Underwood able to get around Shane Yates now. It takes away that 2nd spot. Now tracking down the World of Outlaw champion driver, Devin Morgan. Devin gets into the wall. Opens up the door for Ryan Underwood. Ryan throws it down to the bottom. Not enough mustard that time coming out of the corner. Ryan Underwood looking to the inside of Devin Morgan. Devin gets into the wall yet again. Does Devin have enough to hold him off? Side by side coming out of the corner. Advantage Morgan that time. Devin Morgan making that high line work, carrying that left front through the air all the way down the backstretch. Slides up, Ryan Underwood hot on his tails. Devin Morgan not giving him any space to get into that position. Devin Morgan doing everything he can to hold him off. Ryan looking at the inside now, though, in that 46 car. Not enough that time. Next time by, 5 to go. Devin Morgan carrying that left front once more down the backstretch, trying to hold off Ryan Underwood in the 46 car. The battle is for the lead. But looking in front of Devin Morgan, we've got lap traffic just ahead. 5 to go, this time by 4 to go. These guys are not giving up. Side by side into the corners, coming out of the corners onto the backstretch. These guys are not giving each other an inch of space. Ryan Underwood down to the bottom. Advantage Underwood that time at the line. Devin Morgan trying to hold on to that top spot, but Ryan Underwood pulls alongside. Not enough that time, though. Looking to the inside once more again. This time by 2 flags in the air. 2 to go. Lap traffic going to come into effect here right in front of your leader, Devin Morgan. Robert Satterfield in the 55 car. Ryan Underwood throws it back to the bottom again. Pulls side by side with your leader, Devin Morgan. White flag in the air this time. Devin Morgan shuts off Ryan Underwood. Takes that bottom line away from him. Can he hold on to it? Ryan gives him a nudge. Side by side coming out of the corner. Who's it going to be? Ryan Underwood. Oh my God, y'all. What a treat. What a battle. These guys duked it out. Holy, that was amazing. Amazing racing between the World of Outlaw champion Devin Morgan and Ryan Underwood. Ryan comes out on top this time. Oh my God, y'all. That was absolutely amazing to watch. Oh, what a treat. What a treat. What a treat. Your winner, though, Ryan Underwood in the 46 machine. Wow. My God. We got old Ryan Underwood up in the Discord. Let's get him in here. We're going to get his last words here. That was unreal. That was amazing to watch. Holy, I can't believe what we just saw. Ryan Underwood, the winner this evening. Ryan Underwood, man. You were battling with Devin there for the last 10 laps. Looking to the inside, looking to the outside, trying to pull off a slider. Walk me through those last 10 laps, man. That was amazing to watch.
Oh, me and Devin are teammates, so we know how to race each other hard. And I was just gonna sit there and ride. I knew we were gonna catch like traffic at the end of it, so I didn't want to push anything. So once we caught that lap traffic, I figured I'd be able to bump them, and we'd be 3 wide, and I'd be able to stick to bottom to get around them at the line.
That was unbelievable to watch, my man. That was a hell of a battle between teammates. You guys kept it clean. You gave him a little nudge coming to the line there. That was a great battle. It was honestly hard to take my eyes away from that one. I couldn't tell who won right away, but thankfully you come out on top this evening. Who you got to thank for your first place finish tonight, my man?
Devin, everybody at Team VLR, TAC 3 Defense, Dirty Grass Soul, C High Performance, Mecca Motorsports, all they do for me, Northside Graphics and Designs, and that's it.
Well, dude, you definitely put on one hell of a show. That was amazing to watch. Thank you again for being a part of this. This is truly a treat to watch you guys duke it out for that top spot. I look forward to seeing you again in the upcoming races, my man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
What? We have a problem.
What's the problem?
Ryan might have had a penalty. He's a lap
Oh.
He
Ryan's a
scored
lap down.
He got moved to 7th position, showing Devin Morgan as the race winner. It happened
Really?
there at the last lap. I was looking at it. He cut on top of the cushion there on 4, and I don't know if they gave him a penalty for cutting the course.
Huh, new news, chat. Might have a penalty to look at here. We might have a different winner this evening. It looks like Devin Morgan, World of Outlaw late model driver, is going to be your first place finisher this evening. Wow, that was an interesting turn of events there.
Yes, we were confused too. We'll go back and look at the tape after the stream broadcast. We'll update it. We wanted to let you know as soon as possible.
I appreciate it. All right, y'all. Well, we'll get our current winner, Devin Morgan, up into the booth this evening. I believe he is in Discord. Is that correct?
Let me look here. I don't see him.
Well, we'll see if we can get him in here, possibly.
We got Shane Yates if you want to chit chat with him.
Yeah, we'll bring in our
meantime,
second place finisher, Shane Yates in the 111 car. Second time seeing him this evening. That was hell of a show put on by him. He was trying to hold him off. That was definitely something to watch. But Shane, walk me through those last laps. I know you had Ryan coming at you quick. The second time we're talking to you tonight, you put on a hell of a show, my man. That was interesting to watch. What were you thinking there going to the end?
Well, the cautions kept saving me, but Ryan hit the wall, I believe, earlier, and ended up getting into me. And then somebody got into my left front fender and it bent it up. I was like, I'm not pitting. I'm just going to stay right here and race it out. I believe I was slower than what I should have been because I had a little bit of damage, but it's going to be hard to beat them guys anyway. They're fast.
You definitely put on one hell of a show, though. You held them off for as long as you could. A hell of a battle for you. Awesome way to end a Core Ag Super Late Model race for all I could say. That was awesome. Who you want to thank, my man?
My team, Rocket Racing. Thank them, and if nobody's got time to build them a setup, They got good setups. So go grab you one.
All right, y'all. That's Shane Yates, your second place finisher this evening in the 111 car. Awesome show put on by these guys. Congratulations again, my man. We'll see you next week.
See you, bub.
All right, chat. We're going to get our third place finisher in here, Chris Sabaski in the 21 machine. Chris, my man. Once again, we're talking to you again. We talked to you last week. You put on a hell of a show so far throughout the super late models. Walk me through those last couple laps, because I know you had a quick car. What, or did you have anything for the leaders?
Honestly, probably not. I mean, I felt like my car was set up for the slick, and I thought it'd come around a little more, but the track didn't slick off as much as I thought it would. I was getting pulled on a little bit there in the early going. Found my rhythm late in the race, but just ran out of laps. Couldn't really do much tonight.
It's definitely a different obstacle for you guys, as this is the smallest track that the Red River Valley iRacing League comes to. And you guys didn't disappoint overall. We only had a couple of cautions there, but that was truly something to watch.
Yeah, man, at Chili Bowl, it's tough, man. That place is so narrow. If you get caught on the outside, you're kind of hung out to dry. Fast line's probably around the curb on the bottom. So, yeah, happy, I guess, to come out with third. I thought it was in fourth there. I guess there was a penalty that didn't get cleared, or I'm not sure if that'll be taken care of yet. But
looks like Ryan Underwood did receive a penalty, so he's going to be moved back to seventh. You're going to be moved up into third. Congratulations, my man. The podium finish yet again. Who you want to thank for your third place finish this evening?
Thanks, dude. Yeah, just the guys at Phantom. Appreciate all their support. Power Outdoors, our primary sponsor. Velocity Race Design for banging out the paints, and the wife and family.
You definitely put on a hell of a show. We thank each and every one of you guys coming out each week. It's awesome to see you guys hit the track. Always excited to see you guys involved in the race. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night with the Twisted 360 Sprint Cars. You ready for that?
Well, we're gonna try. I mean, it's this place is dangerous. You know how it is. But thanks for all the work you guys do. Appreciate it. Love the stream. Love the hosts and stuff. And we'll catch you tomorrow.
Most definitely, buddy. Congratulations again on another podium finish. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Thanks again, brother.
All right, chat. Bacon, are we having any luck getting our winner this evening into Discord?
I don't think so. I don't see him. I'm trying to look for him. I'm sure he's a busy guy. He's always testing and practicing. Shout out to Devin Morgan. Thank you for coming running with us. It was a pleasure. How was it up in the booth? How was it calling the shots tonight? I know you probably had your tongue tied a couple times. There was a lot of action.
There was a few times that I got a little bit of a twister going on, but I was able to manage the most part. There was a hell of a battle up front. I know you guys had some battles up back, but it was just a small track and a lot of cars and a lot of action all in one little spot, and it's hard to keep track of it all.
No, absolutely. I'm pretty sure you did one hell of a job. Thank you, as always, for putting on the great broadcast. There he is, the wild man. I'm going to end mine, and I'll talk to you here in a bit, brother.
Sounds good, my man. Congratulations again tonight.
Thank you.
All right, chat. That's going to do it once again for the Red River Valley iRacing League. We're going to be hitting the track again tomorrow night with the Twisted 360 Sprint Cars right here at the Chili Bowl. Make sure you guys tune back in tomorrow night. It's definitely going to be a lot of action as the Sprint Cars hit this tiny track. As you heard Chris Sabaski say, it's a small track and it can be dangerous. So, want to give a shout out to our new winner this evening. Since I did not have the race results with the penalties and everything, I do apologize. Ryan Underwood will be moved back to 7th this evening. Your winner this evening, though, is going to be Devin Morgan, the World of Outlaw Late Models, Morton Late Model Series driver. Congratulations to him. Awesome to see. That was one hell of a race between him and Ryan Underwood. Tough to see it end that way, but that's all part of it. Either way, y'all, this is the way they're going to finish out this evening. Your winner, Devin Morgan in the 112 car. Coming home second, Shane Yates in the 111. Third, Chris Sabaski out of Phantom Motorsports in that 21 machine. Jonathan the Wild Child Lee finishing out fourth in that 55L. Casey Big Bacon Sandwich finishing out fifth. Sean Stevens sixth. Ryan Underwood falls back to seventh. Robert Satterfield eighth. Robert Charette ninth. Matty Croak 10th. And Dalton Hayden in 11th. The rest of the guys did not make the call for the race. Well, they sacrificed some points going forward into the next week's race. We're heading to Knoxville Raceway with the HRH Dirt Street Stock Series and the Core Egg Super Late Models. Look forward to seeing that action again tomorrow night. We got the Twisted 360s. Make sure you guys tune back in for that. It's going to get wild. It's going to sizzle. And by God, I'm going to need me some chicken wings, y'all. Thank you again for everyone that did come out. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow night and moving on into the later on rounds into the season this year. Absolutely outstanding performances by all these guys. These guys should be more than proud of what they do. It's awesome to watch. It's truly a privilege to broadcast this for each and every one of you guys. We look forward to seeing you again next week as we hit the track in Knoxville tomorrow night with the Twisted 360s right here at the Chili Bowl. It's going to be fun. See you guys tomorrow night. Thank you again for the support. Keep it wild. Make it sizzle. And for old Ricky Bobby, here's the chicken wings. Adios, guys.